Breaking news out of Ensenada, Baja, California, only 70 miles down below the border, where Capitan Jose Rodriguez of God First Sport Fishing came upon some bird schools down below Ensenada. He thought they were the big bonito, but as he got closer, it became obvious that it was big bluefin tuna, 100-pound bluefin tuna to be exact. He hooked one of those fish on light tackle, and after an hour and a half of an arduous battle, heartbreak. He lost that fish. But the most important thing is that there are bluefin tuna within range of the Ensenada Base Bongueros. Those guys are going to be looking at it in the coming days, and we'll keep you in touch with all the very latest. Hit that like button, and don't forget to share this video with a friend. Buenos días, Valentino. Voy a pasar rápido. Perdón. Con permiso. Gracias. Before we get started on today's morning briefing, don't forget, if you're headed to Ensenada, you're going to want to give Zeke Casas a call. Only 15 minutes from downtown, but just check out that spectacular view while in Ensenada, Baja, California Norte. And if that garage door is giving you a problem, then you're going to want to call your garage door man. That's Joe Welker. Tax problems? Nobody better than our friend Tim Marquez. Tim's been doing taxes for 35 years. Give the tax man a call today. And for your heating and or air conditioning needs, you're going to want to talk to our dear friend John Lopez at Efficient Heating and Air Conditioning. Hey, good morning, my dear friends, and welcome to beautiful Surfside, California. It is a gorgeous Wednesday morning, and it is so good to have you here with us once again. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy Wednesday to be with us. Boy, I'll tell you, we have got a lot to talk about. We've got long range. The Independence docked up this morning with an impressive catch. Wow, 16-day trips are absolutely awesome. We've had a show on bluefin in Ensenada. We have fished 70 miles from Point Loma. We've got bluefin fever in the wintertime here in Southern California. Pretty funny. Halibut derbies continue here today. Impressive catches last week. Will they catch more today? And of course, we've got so much more. You know what time it is. It's time for the morning briefing. Good morning, my friends. Oh, is it good to be with you all on this gloriously beautiful morning. I think this is day 6 or 5 for me of being really sick. And today I feel absolutely like crapola. I still feel really, really bad. But hey, that's the way it goes. Morning briefing must live on. Gorgeous ocean here today with Catalina Island in the background. I don't know how it can get any more lovely than it is. It is absolutely beautiful, and we've got so much to talk about. So let's get into it right now, and let's start you out. How about we start you out in Mexico, and we go down to Cabo San Lucas, where there's been some pretty darn good fishing going on. In fact, yesterday, Caliente Sport Fishing out of Cabo San Lucas had a couple of striped marlins, so there are a few marlins still around down there. They had 4 yellowtail to go along with, and those forkies were 20 to 30-pound fish, so a really beautiful grade of fish. No question about that, and that is great to see. So really nice fishing down there. Every once in a while we'll see some dorado. A lot of yellowfin tuna, but you've got to travel a ways to find them. You got to work your way offshore down there in Cabo, 20 miles or so, where you find some warmer water and find the dolphin pods, and with those dolphin pods are the yellowfin tuna. Loreto and Mulahay, great yellowtail fishing going on down there in both those venues. It's been really outstanding fishing. The yellows bite in the wintertime in those areas really, really well. It's so much fun to fish in that zone. 140 miles down below the border of San Quintin, Baja, California Norte, and down there we're getting some yellowtail on occasion, not every single time, but at times it's really good on the yo-yo iron down there. It's been excellent fishing, plenty of rockfish. And out of Ensenada just the other day, we had a show on the bluefin tuna down the Baja coast, not too far, and pretty good show. One of the guys down there, Primero Dios Sport Fishing, God First Sport Fishing, they hooked a bluefin. They were on it for about an hour and a half, and then heartbreak, they broke that fish off. But they saw evidence, good evidence, of bluefin tuna close to Ensenada, and there's going to be some boys out looking at that in the next few days. We'll keep you in touch with all the very latest there. Continuing on the theme of down there in Mexico, just another way to get there, we'll go now to San Diego-based boats. First of all, there are boats running Collinet trips. They'll be out this weekend. Collinet is 120 miles below the border, so just 20 miles above San Quintin. And that's why I think they're going to get a yellow bite one of these days very soon. But the Collinet trips have been producing great lingcod fishing, outstanding fishing on all kinds of different rockfish. It's been really, really good here recently, so we continue to see that going on down there. And other local boats, like guys that leave at 5 in the morning out of San Diego, are going into the rich, pristine waters of Baja, California to fish rockfish, because rockfish is closed here in SoCal right now, as you know, until April. So once again, we'll continue to watch and monitor that for you very, very closely. It's been great rock fishing down into Mexican waters. Excellent fishing going on there. All right, let's talk long range. And man, the 16-day trips have been fabulous. The Royal Polaris is rolling up on that 16-day range right now. It's just short of 1,000 miles to get to Hurricane Bank. And the bite down there has been outstanding, especially on yellowfin tuna in the 80 to 160 pound class. It's been fantastic. Throw in some wahoo, and you've got just fabulous long range fishing on these 16-day trips right now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day here in Surfside. So really great fishing. There's David Choate. Dave's been fishing long range for a long time. Check out as the Independents offloaded their fish. That is a beautiful catch that David had there. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Just check out those yellowfin tuna. Absolutely great going as the Independents unloaded their impressive catch here this morning in San Diego. So really great stuff going on. Hey, don't forget the Bart Hall Show coming up at the end of the month. I'll see you there. I'll be there every day. It's going to be a lot of fun. And this Sunday, we have our surf fishing event here in Surfside, California. And you're all invited, whether you like to surf fish or not. We're going to have a really great time. Bring some coffee, dress warm, be here at 6:30 or 6 if you really want to catch some fish. We got a high tide and sunrise colliding together on Sunday, and it should be an absolutely beautiful day. Keep that in mind, my friends. Also, we've got Santa Ana winds that are going to whip up again. It's a little breezy down here. We're starting to get some of that already, but it's really going to whip up here this afternoon again. And again, hearts and prayers and thoughts go out to all the firefighters, first responders, and the people who have suffered through these horrible fires here in Southern California. We've seen some of that also down there in northern Baja, California. We'll keep all of you in mind. So, really great long-range fishing going on. All right, let's jump up here. Let's talk that bluefin just for another moment, because we've got the Pacific Voyager and Max Nui heading out on Friday. He'll be fishing that bluefin tuna on Friday night, and we can't wait to see what happens. I believe he leaves at 12 noon, or he might even be leaving earlier than that, but he's going to have that whole night out there to check out a zone that some spotter planes found with some 100 to 200 pound bluefin tuna. Now, that Ensenada fish that I referenced a while ago, it's an entirely different area of fish. They also, the Pongueros down there told me that fish was 100 plus pounds, most of it. So there are some big bluefin wandering around. Now we're going to see, do they want to bite? In the case of that one bluefin, they hooked that one fish down there out of Ensenada. We'll see what happens. If anybody can do it, I got my faith with Max. He's one heck of a great fisherman. That's going to be really cool to see what happens there. So again, bluefin tuna fever in the wintertime. It's pretty darn amazing. All right, Catalina Island, some really good blue perch fishing going over there. There's good fishing for whitefish. You can get limited out on that. There's a few calico bass, halibut, white sea bass, yellowtail. While not catching a lot, those are in the mix with all the squid that we've had in the local environment here this year. And the El Patron will be at it again on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Special low price, no fuel surcharge, limited load. The El Patron out of Long Beach Sport Fishing, www.longbeachsportfishing.org. Get on the El Patron this weekend and enjoy this beautiful Eastern Pacific. It is flat beautiful. Wouldn't surprise me if you saw a whale or two on the way to the island, and copious amounts of playful dolphin off your bow. That's always something that you can pretty much count on here in SoCal. All right, Halibut Derby's Native Son, 22nd Street Landing, out again today. Last week, the first week of their derby, they had over 30 halibut, a 31-pound fish, halibut that is, leads the derby. We'll see how they do today. It's been pretty good. There's been some sculpin mixed in with it. Up and down the coast, we see mostly sculpin, whitefish, with a few bass thrown in. That is principally because rockfish season is closed, so guys are doing other things right now, and the sculpin and the whitefish have provided some action. Sheephead are also out of the quotient until March, so you're not allowed to take sheephead for right now. But once again, we'll watch that for you very closely. Sculpin are fine eating fish. Sand dab fishing has been outstanding. The city of Long Beach has been doing that with our friends from Young's Fishing Tackle in Bellflower, California. We love the people at Young's. Kevin's a great guy. Nick, who's in the store all the time. It's a pleasure to go by that store. And they've been just putting the hurt on the sand dabs. There's no doubt about that. All right, how about down in San Diego? To illustrate a point, I talked to Matthew this morning. He is from the Mount Miguel Sport Fishing Club from Mount Miguel High School in Spring Valley, and they were out on the daily double. Mikey from San Diego Fish and Sips was out with those guys. Way to go, Mikey, providing some great support for the kids. They said it wasn't wide open, but they still managed to have a really good time catching those sculpin and whitefish that we referenced a moment ago. Matthew, thanks for sharing that. They've got a trip coming up in February that I hope to make. Uh-oh, how's this water feel? Yeah, pretty cold, but nice going, Matthew. Dos Picos Country Park, our dear friend Israel de la Cruz took the kids out for some fun fishing. And man, I'll tell you, Israel is a great guy. His kids are wonderful. It's so good to see you out having fun, catching a bass there and just enjoying the great outdoors. And that's what it's all about, getting out here and enjoying this beautiful outdoors. Man, I'll tell you, for those of you who are sitting on the couch too much, just force yourself. Put the clicker down. Get off TikTok for a while, unless you're watching Freeman Adventures, and get out and go for a walk and breathe some fresh air. Man, it makes all the difference in the world. Let's talk surf fishing. And because the water's kind of cool right now, we're catching mostly barred perch. They prefer the cooler water. There's been some pretty good catches. It's been, let's put it this way, inconsistent. But at times it's pretty darn good right now on the barred perch. Bait, probably the best way to take them. But, you know, guys catch them on those little grubs. Glenn Saldivar down there towards San Diego, always putting the hurt on the barred perch and other surf fish for that matter. Those camo worms by Berkeley have been working really good for Wayne Shimabukuro. He's been fishing down here around Bolsa Chica. And also we've seen a few halibut taken here recently on the Lucky Craft lures. I like throwing a chrome crocodile. That seems to work really well also. So those are a couple methods to get it done. And right down there, big fish, bait and tackle in the beautiful city of Seal Beach, California. You can find all the bait, tackle, and everything else you'll need for a great adventure in the Southern California surf. I highly recommend you go down there and get in their contest, because every single month they give away a brand new surf fishing rod, and it's gorgeous, custom made. All you got to do is catch the biggest fish of the given month. The species changes every month. You have to buy the ruler at Big Fish Bait and Tackle. After that, you're in the tournament for the rest of the year. There's no more cost involved. They'll explain it all to you down there at Big Fish Bait and Tackle on the corner of Seal Beach Boulevard and Pacific Coast Highway. We've seen a few stripers also here in the Southern California surf. Haven't seen too much of that here recently, but there's been some stripers taken also, so some pretty cool stuff going on. So for winter time, what can I tell you? There is a lot going on. I mean, we've got great long range fishing. We've got excellent fishing going on in terms of those halibut, some really big halibut we're taking here recently, and things in general are really looking good. If you see me looking around, I have lost my coffee cup. So I'm on a quest right now because I can't say goodbye to you without toasting you with my coffee cup. Oh my God, it would have to happen when I'm feeling like this right now. Did Valentino run over it with the tractor? Because I kind of left it up here in the way. Oh my God. What happened to my coffee cup? Help me, ladies and gentlemen. All right, don't forget, Bar Hall show coming up at the end of the month, as I'm almost ready to throw the towel in on this one. We've got our surf fishing event down here on Sunday. That's going to be a lot of fun. And what else? That's it. I'm going to say goodbye. I'll go on a search and let you know what the results are. Hey, have a great day. Thanks for being part of the morning briefing, and I hope to see you really, really soon. God, look what I found. Thank God. Life would not be the same without me toasting you. Oh yeah, thank God. Hey, let's do that one more time again before my voice gives out. And I hope to see you down here on Sunday for our surf fishing event. If not, I hope to see you really, really soon. Take care, my friends.